Welcome to Heart, the show where we talk about games and movies young and old. And today we'll be talking about the time I got reincarnated as a slime, Scarlet Red. Scarlet Bond, not Scarlet Red. Scarlet is red. Scarlet Bond. First things first, I love this anime. I think it's a lot of fun. It has a really good take on the isekai genre. And I'm not the only one who agrees with this. I was talking about it with one of my other friends. And that's exactly what he said. He loves the take that this anime has on the isekai genre. I can't really seem to get a straight answer if this movie is canon or not. One of the main things that I think it does is it follows the continuity of the anime like perfectly, while adding a ton more backstory to the majority of the side characters. So I felt like it was pretty canon, but I can't seem to get a straight answer about that. Regardless, the movie was a ton of fun. It had a ton of action, which I really liked because the action in that anime is good. I went to the theater, I saw it with my friend, and I wanted to quote exactly what he said, so I asked him about it. And there's one part that's like a small spoiler, so I'll take that out. But he said, overall, I liked how much action there was. The fights were sick, and the train car chase was cool. The story was good, but different from the show, if that makes sense. And it does make sense because it was very much a complete arc. The tone, I think the tone was like a lot more serious. You weren't sure if characters were going to get killed off or not. Just straight up unsure what was really going to happen there. There's this one sequence that's just a fighting sequence between probably some of the two strongest characters in the actual show, and the whole purpose of the fight, like there's story reason for it, but it really felt like an unnecessary fight. It was just there to show you how strong these types of characters were. That's another reason why I felt like it added to the canon, because it added so much to the actual world. And God, I hope they continue the anime. I'm really not sure if they are, but I hope they do. But continuing on with the movie, like I said, it had a little bit more of a serious tone, but in a fun way. Serious as in, people sacrificing themselves in order for other people to inflict revenge. With there being a lot of fights, they were going for the kill shot every time. So you didn't know if a character you liked was going to get killed off, an important character was going to get killed off, if the villain was going to get killed off. At the ending, I'm pretty sure there's like 3 fights going on at the same time, and they're able to choreograph them really, really well so that you can fully understand, okay, this is happening, and then now this crossover, okay, now this fight's happening, okay, now we cross over to this fight, now this is happening. So I guess the big things are that it was flashy, it was fun, and it added a lot to the continuity and the lore of the actual universe, while at the same time for newcomers of the anime, if you're just watching the movie, then you'll still be able to get some understanding of like power scaling and kind of what's been going on in this world and kind of how the universe works. They give a little bit of you get a little bit of an explanation about that, not like a ton. The movie does kind of go off you having to already understand how the main character got where they are, how they kind of established themselves, they got all their powers, how they got their base. So that kind of stuff you kind of already need to know, because this is it's almost a straight continuation from the newest season. There's definitely a period, like a time jump in between the season and the movie, but I think you'll still be able to enjoy it either way. The part that I cut out that my friend said that I said was a little bit of a spoiler is so fucking cool. I want to say, but I can't. But there is a part of the show. There is a part of the movie where I literally thought this one character was just going to straight up explode. It was insane. It was very, very intense. So it definitely had moments like that. So it's a movie I recommend, and I can confidently give it 7.5 hearts out of 10, a pretty good size health bar, because it was kind of in between of a good and a great. That's the little bit of the difference here. I don't know what the word would be for that, so I guess that's just a 7.5. It was a lot of fun. I guess that's the in-between. Thoroughly enjoyable, another word I could use. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video and you made it this far, you should subscribe to my channel, Just Jacob, where I got a lot more videos, a lot more reviews, some deep dives into some video games that I like. We even got some nice best of and top 5 animes of 2022. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Until next time, you have yourselves a good one. Cheers. What if I,
Get us out the stream! Hey, watch out for the rock!
Nice.